guess that's fun. I guess I can do that. Alright. What is the, speaking of which, what is the next mission? Oh my goodness, thank you. Mission list.
Select a mission.
What is this? Oh, extreme high difficulty. Okay, so we're on the trail. Execution leader, the boys. Okay, yeah, we're on the war economy. Oh no, retake the platform. Oh, we're in close contact. It's just civilian engineers, one male, one female. We did the white bomba. Oh yeah, I think we are in close contact. Yeah, we're on close contact. Okay.
Mission accepted.
All right.
To Central Africa.
That's right, baby. Central Africa. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Deploying.
Nice purple chopper we have. I've been enjoying Watch Dogs 1 again, though. That's still my favorite one of the trilogy. Yeah. That one's good. I know a lot of people didn't like it because they kind of lied to them because it's Ubisoft lies during their press.
It's Nobdoy.
Yeah.
Ubisoft always lies.
Well, always, yeah. Well, they always have like better ET presentations in the actual game, right? They downgrade it.
Yeah,
but
that has been a big fucking complaint.
Oh, for years. Yeah. But I was just telling him that I was telling Cats that like with the reshade, which does the coloring in the mod pack I have installed, it makes it pretty close to the 2012 E3 like visual. But it's just fun. I still like that game. It's my favorite out of the trilogy. It's the best one. Once they got rid of Aiden Pierce, it was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's just that it felt like it had more of an impact. The animations, the lighting, like all that stuff. And then when you get to the actual game, it feels like...
Oh, it's a downgrade. Like, well, it's just a downgrade. It's like Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah. I remember like when they showed that off the E3, like an extraction mission, trying to save the cost or something. Like it looks beautiful, but then when you actually play that mission in game, it's
it's not even close to it. Yeah.
Yeah, not even close to it. The lighting's completely different, and the hostages animation is like fucking generic as fuck.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they've been doing it for years, and it's inexcusable because it's basically false advertising.
It is, but you know they put in that little disclaimer at the bottom saying, you know, this is a work in production.
Yep, and that just lets them get away with everything. That lets any company get away with everything, really.
Yeah, seriously, as long as you put in that little caption, you can basically...
They go, oh, but it was work in progress. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post. Watch yourself.
Yeah, I remember... Like, I got pissed off with the, what was it? Oh, you blew out a tire, didn't you?
No, I think it's about to blow up my car. Man, I forgot there's claymores here. See? Yeah.
You totaled your car. Nice
I didn't total it. It's still alive, but I gotta take care of these things. Man.
Yeah, man, you totaled it.
You totaled it. Your insurance rates are gonna go up.
Not his insurance rates.
MSF doesn't have insurance.
No, but he has dog insurance. They're gonna raise the premiums on that.
They raised your premiums already. Yeah, he's serving in the military. I remember I got pissed off at Ubisoft with Unity.
Oh yeah, that one. That one was a whole disaster. Oh my gosh, it was.
The co-op mission they showed off at E3 was a fucking joke compared to how it is in the game.
Yeah.
Like, is it worse in the game or worse in the presentation?
Well, the mission was just like a lie, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like it was very scripted.
Fruitcake, you suck right now.
I got him.
Okay, because the person you're supposed to assassinate. Okay, that mission wasn't even in the final game.
What?
Wait, the target
Oh,
that
he's
we
armored.
put not there, but he was added as like some sort of like special Easter egg, where you can somehow make him spawn out like from like giant like like one of those like giant eggs you get at like a bachelor party or something.
That's dumb.
I know, like, but it's not tied to the co-op mission. That was the problem. Like
Behind,
co-op,
on your right, man, on your right.
okay, the neck code they used for the co-op mission was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
We get it.
It did not look as good as it did in that presentation.
So it's like the Mario Party 4 presentation. Like some of the mini games look absolutely garbage, but the ones they showed at E3 look just as good as they did on the presentation.
Ooh. Oh shit.
They didn't look good at all. That was the problem.
Oh, what the hell? How is he up?
You never took him down.
No, I did. I CQC'd that dude. That's why he's using his pistol.
You're bleeding. This is why you don't wear white. This white Deadpool. The red suit.
There we go. Let's see how many rounds it takes. There we go.
You have like a middle control or something.
You'd think. Oh, not the song I want. Alright. Is this the guy? There we go.
It was just like a fucking joke. Ubisoft's presentations, because it was basically false advertisement. I know people complain a lot about Watch Dogs.
Oh, and not to mention the previous generation versions too were criticized. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember, like, I think I saw the E3 trailer for Watch Dogs that they showed gameplay. It did not look like that was final. All you say is Ubisoft's
Drops the ball.
thing. It looks like that's gonna happen sooner or later.
Why do you say that?
Well, they already confirmed that they made a new subsidiary that is now focused on Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and one other. I don't think it was
Really?
Yeah, but basically all of those IPs got spun off from Ubisoft main branch into that one subsidiary.
So they
which is
won't
now-
get taken away.
No. This is the best part. That subsidiary
Extraction
is
arrived at
is now
database.
owned 25% by Tencent.
Complete. Great work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they now have a
Tencent
minority
owns-
stake
We
on
placed the
that
2 targets in
on that
quarantine.
subsidiary.
They don't show
So-
I'm
signs of
actually getting
activity.
tired of Tencent like owning every game
They
thing.
had
Like,
access to the Devil's
for the
House.
love of God,
They were
game
sent
companies,
by some
stop.
organization.
Yeah,
Cypher
but no.
used them.
This was always going to happen. Tencent was looking to buy out Ubisoft if fucking
After all,
Shadows
we
failed,
helped them out of the
which
country
is
as
looking
promised.
that way because,
Mission's complete.
let's be honest, they're manipulating the
They've
numbers.
been behind the curtains.
Well, the whole Japanese government's getting involved with trying to block it and trying to. They voice their distaste for that game too.
Very distasteful. They don't like how
I don't like how much it disrespects their history, really.
their
Well,
history. Their okay, I know you can desecrate a shrine in game, which is sacred to them. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like the big
Wait.
one too, because that was like the first leak or
Wait.
something. Like you can do that.
Ubisoft is a Japanese company. Why the fuck would they let
No, they're
them
not.
do that?
No, they're not
They're
Japanese.
not. They're French.
Yeah,
They
they're French.
are? I thought they were Japanese.
No, they're French.
They're Quebec.
Mm,
They're from Quebec. They're French.
Enemy
I did not know that.
detected. No
They have subsidiaries in every known country, though. It's astounding. Like, seriously, how many of their subsidiaries worked on AP Shadows? I want to say 10.
Who knows?
That's not even counting all the outsourcing they had to do.
Yeah. This guy was fucking cloaked.
No.
That body was fucking close.
Yeah.
Did you see the? Did you look up the credits for AC Shadows?
No, haven't. Like, honestly, the only thing I've seen about Assassin's Creed Shadows is the controversy and other YouTubers talking about it.
Well,
about
actually,
it.
fun fact. So,
one-
isn't Assassin's Creed Shadows the one with the black samurai?
Side ops list
Yeah, the
of
one that people
recent
like. You know, it's again rewriting history.
Actually, I looked it up. I actually looked it up. Yasui is real. He was Oda Nobunaga's retainer, and he was from Africa.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the issue is how they're using him. Though is the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Riley, you need to understand. They used a book from a historian,
deploying.
Thomas Lackey. It's based
Yeah.
off his like 400-page book, but here's the problem: it is like 100% fan fiction of Yasuke.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not real, any of it. It's him basically writing some kind of like fan fiction about his black original character.
But I mean, like when I saw that, I was like, here's some like, because I'd read some manga like Tenkaichi where they had Yasuke, and he was an African samurai, and I'm like, I want to look this up now.
Well, that's how it should be with history. Also, hey Bobby, that's how it should be with history. Is you should be encouraged to dig deeper, and it makes it even more rich if it's authentic too.
Yeah. The problem with Yasuke is that his history is very limited. Okay.
Oh, it's not really. There's not too much known about this guy, right?
No. Like, think about this. Think about like an entire ledger of like Japanese history, of history, like preserved history textbooks, all that stuff
The map
from
has been
Oda's time.
updated.
Yeah.
Yasuke is like 6 pages of that. He's put notes in there. All that's known is that Yasuke was brought there. He was probably a slave or something. We don't know. We don't know much about
Well,
him.
there's a lot we don't know. Yeah, that's like the other problem.
Like, there's not much. Like, he's barely mentioned in like the historical documents that Lack used as reference when he wrote his book. Okay, so that's how people know that most of the stuff that he wrote was pure fan fiction.
Yeah, in a lot of Japanese fiction they use them, they like go into detail. Like again, the manga I was reading, like Tenkaichi.
Yeah.
It says like because it's like a historical death plate, like one of those death
Yeah.
plates. And like
Yeah.
they go into detail. They're like, oh yeah, he was a slave who got brought over to Japan, and Oda was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna you're mine now.
So I
We're
don't know
going
if-
to.
What? What did you say, Riley? I'm sorry, I didn't.
I was just saying, like in that historical context, but like Oda's like, oh yeah, you're mine now. You're gonna be the shield of the Oda, and you're gonna guard me and my family for the rest of your life.
Yeah, black guy being the scapegoat. Okay.
Well, no, they make him a badass.
Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Yeah. So all I know is that ever since that book was written by Lackey, it it was widely accepted as historically accurate by a lot of people.
Development project has please select a land
Despite the
support
fact that if you look
project
deep,
requested.
if you actually look past the cover, you start to realize that he made up a lot of shit.
Yeah, I don't know who's shooting at what. Oh boy.
I was the guy with the red marker on his head.
Gosh, I wish I had an optic with this thing.
You want to know something funny? That's in the US Fast and Free game.
Helicopter has
Hmm.
arrived.
One of the romance options for Yasuke is Oda's sister.
Are you serious?
I am not kidding.
Wow. Why am I not surprised?
Okay, I think it was. I I didn't really. I know you. I heard that his romance option.
Guys, you know how to persuade someone to join your base.
Oh,
What?
waifu
That's
at.
nice. Oh, you severed his.
It's
spine.
either throw a waifu at them or a wamu.
Oh boy.
But yeah. So I know she's a romance option, but I think some people were saying that you actually have to. Yes, we actually have to sex with her in the game. Keep in mind that that history has always depicted her as like a very devoted wife who almost like committed suicide after one of her husbands died.
Yeah,
She would have
I
been
know
married
that.
to the second one if in this time period that they set the game in. So not only so it's really a insult to like the Imperial family line. That was the problem with that. Oh hey, it's Shaq.
Nice work. Keep it up.
It's Shaq.
I think that's the Shaq thing.
Amazing.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, Shaft.
no, all I know is that Assassin's Creed got me to look up a cool historical figure.
I'll tell them we took heavy
Yeah,
resistance from
but
the renegade
I mean,
platoon,
Assassin's
and the
Creed
hostage was
always
killed in
like
firefight.
had me
Also,
got
the
me
leader would let
interested
himself be taken
in like
alive.
history. Like I would look up some of the figures that show up, and that's I think that was also another complaint with like Yasuke.
As for the number 2,
Okay, in the games you're supposed to play as like an original character that's part of a fictional order. Yasuke's real.
if I'm working
Well, no, isn't there two characters, the girl and the guy?
Yeah, the girl's the assassin. Yasuke is them trying to like taking an actual historical figure and making him playable, which has always been which was a complaint also.
Yep.
Because you don't play as historical figures, you play as the self-insert character.
Please select a mission.
Yeah, that's why Assassin's Creed 3 is my favorite, because it's just the time period. It's just, it's
Gotta
just
go
cool.
with Assassin's Creed 4, man.
No,
You never go wrong with it.
four. I think objectively is better than 3. I just like 3. I told nobody this because I love George Washington as a historical figure, and that time period is not touched on that much. So that's why I think it was a crime that you don't get to work with Washington. You get to like do 2 battles with him, and I'm like, that's dumb. I kind of wish you could do like 7 or like do side missions where you're just in conflict with the British. But that's why I like that one a lot.
Yeah, don't forget you have a falling out with them, so you barely talk.
I know, yeah, that's what makes it even dumber. It's like, dude, like freaking, like, yeah, man, like again, he's one of my favorite historical figures in history. He just is.
Well,
Yeah.
and then they explored the story of they teased like in previous Assassin's Creed games how so many historical figures had like an apple of Eden, and in AC2 you'll find out that George Washington was one of them. He had an apple in Eden with him.
That's
Yeah.
actually cool.
But then you go into you're playing AC3 and it's like, where is that apple? But then you fucking realize the DLC, Tyranny of George Washington.
Yeah, I
I heard it
know.
was
Yeah.
actually pretty well received, though.
Yeah, it kind of was, but it was fan fiction. Okay, they gave Connor like supernatural powers passed down to him by like the forest spirits or something, so he could turn invisible from the wolf power. He could fly with like the eagle power, and then he could fucking like possibly shockwave with the bear power.
I didn't even know he had superpowers in that.
In the base game, he doesn't. It's only in the DLC, right?
It's only in the DLC. He's like a superhero in the DLC, and he's trying to overthrow the fucking tyrannical George Washington, who's built a pyramid in New York City as his base.
Yeah, I never played the DLC, but I own it though because I got the remastered edition, which includes it.
Ugh. I hate that thing. The art style got fucking destroyed in that remaster.
Oh, that's what I hear about Shin Megami Strange Fate. Like, the art design got destroyed, but like, It's okay. It's not the
But
worst.
dude, I played AC3 and the DLC on PS3 when they both came out, and I have to say it was beautiful, very beautiful. And then I looked at the visuals for like the remastered dog shit, utter dog shit.
You know what the sad part is?
Everything-
The base version on PC doesn't even run right. It's busted.
Not only
I
that,
have the original game on PC, and it's broken.
What did they like forget to remove the DRM or something?
No, it's just like there's glitches that just break the game.
Jesus.
Like
Not
people
to
like
mention-
yeah, like there are character models that go missing. You'll get stuck on the floor. You'll go through the geometry, stuff like that.
That's fucking stupid. Well, I don't. Oh damn! I don't even have my original copy of AC3. I lost that in the fire. So
APS coded transmission came
Fire? What the fuck?
Copy fires. Back when
Yeah,
I lived in California, there was
I lived in California in 2017. I lost everything, all my games, all my possessions, everything.
That sounds like a story for a lot of people in Cali.
Yeah, well, we didn't have much warning, so we really could not grab anything. We just had to grab close in our beds, car, and left.
That
I'm not-
sucks.
I was about to say, if I'm not mistaken, from what you told me, it was literally just like a wall of fire appeared.
Boss, leave the intel files till later.
Yeah,
The
wall of
enemy is on
fire,
combat alert.
literally right around the corner from our block, and it was ambers flying, descending